I've been into this line since 1978. So just got in like this, and I mustn't say that it was my childhood dream. I wanted to be a designer. No, it wasn't like this. I just got into it. Maybe I was destined to do it.
Actually, fashion is by default because I studied fine arts, and I studied in Paris and in Milan. I topped it up with a master's in fashion and technology. But I'm really passionate about the arts in general, fine arts, costumes. So I actually started off working on costume or studying costume, art history, anthropology, sociology, and then it kind of, went into the flaky part of fashion, which I'm in now. Designing is a very, I'd say, kind of covers a broad spectrum. And I think that design can be very abstract. To me, it is more abstract in terms of inspiration, and it could be a texture, it could be a feel, it could be a fold, it could be flesh, it could really be lots of things. So I think design is kind of more of an ample type of energy that one needs to derive and see really where you have an emotional contact in terms of throwing something out in a creative way. That's what design means to me.
Well, first of all, I must say that I'm not a designer. I'm not a fashion designer. For me, it is all about textiles. For me, it is all about, the core, the main substance of a garment. And I am more of a textile designer. I love to be I'm a weaver again. So I love to be sitting with my weavers, weaving fabrics and block printers. We do tie and dye, various texturizations. For me, all this is something which is very special, which is the core of a garment, and this becomes a style. This is what my style is all about, and to me this is fashion. I seldom use fibers which are man-made. It's always silks and cottons and blends of linens and silk, or cotton and silk. There were times I used to bring linen yarn from Jayashree, from Calcutta, and take it down to Coimbatore and weave it along with cotton. This is in 1982, 83. Those were the days when we did not have so much of those fibers. So I would say that, yeah, I'm always very, very fond of Indian fabrics and Indian textiles.
I don't think I really have a favorite fabric, but I think that there are staples that one tends to use. I like fluid, fine kind of fabrics, so I love muslins, whether they're cotton or mixture of cotton or silk, or whether they're, kind of just silk muslin chiffons. Obviously, I love structured things and I love high technology type of fabric, so I try to also use that and coat a natural organic fiber with a more technological type of aspects.
It's just been a shift since the last season that I have personally decided to take on another journey, and I've started doing collections which are more embellished, more embroidered, and but again, the difference here is that I always use handmade textiles, so which means that they could be brocades, cutworks, jamdanis. They're all different handmade fabrics which comes from all parts of the country.
The latest collection at LFW, I'm actually showing menswear as well as women's wear. The menswear is kind of, the reference points have been the Wild West and native Indians. I always think that it's always nice to refer to something that has, some ethnography in it. For the women's wear, in fact, it's couture. So I've tried to work on couture, which is inspired by the 50s and 60s. It's highly embellished. There's a lot of form. There's a lot of, kind of fit. And the inspiration has come from actually a ballet called the Firebird. And I think that women are, balls of fire, and a firebird in terms of we change our plumage, and we are very attracted to looking, very beautiful. So we want to always refer to, shedding our hide, shedding our skins, whether you're talking about reptiles or birds, which I also relate to. So these are actually an analogy to ball gowns, and each gown is different, and each gown has an embellished structural type of application on it.